So, we're going to take a look at a seemingly simple story called The Magical Door. But hidden inside this tale, there's a kind of secret formula. It's like a blueprint for some of the greatest stories ever told, from way back in ancient myths to the blockbusters you see today. It's called The Hero's Journey. And by breaking this story down, we're going to see exactly how it works and why it hits us so hard. Every great story needs a hook, right? And this one, wow, it's just heartbreaking. Mom, tell me, where is my father? In that one question from our hero, Deepak, you feel the entire weight of his world. This single line sets up the whole conflict and shows us the deep, personal stakes of a journey he doesn't even know he's about to take. So, this is where it all kicks off, in what we call the ordinary world. For our hero, 15-year-old Deepak, it's a world that's familiar, sure, but it feels, well, incomplete. It's a normal life, but it's totally defined by this huge, gaping hole, the absence of his father, and this one big, unanswered question. So, what's the trigger? What's the thing that pushes him from just being sad to actually doing something? It's a simple but really painful moment, seeing his friends with their fathers. And that stark contrast, that's the catalyst. It takes his quiet longing and turns it into this active, desperate need for answers. Okay, so here's the mystery at the heart of it all. His father didn't just leave, he vanished. Years ago, in the forest, there was no explanation, no body, just this empty space in their family. So this isn't just sadness, it's this unresolved trauma that's been haunting both Deepak and his mother. And it's what sets the stage for him deciding to take matters into his own hands. And this is the turning point. In storytelling, we call this the call to adventure. Deepak just can't live with the mystery anymore. His decision to step into that forest isn't just a walk in the woods, it's a conscious choice to leave his entire known world behind and step into the great unknown. But here's the thing, the magic doesn't just pop up out of thin air. Look at how this unfolds. First, he makes a choice. Then, he ventures deeper into the forest than he ever has before. And it's only then that the supernatural world reveals itself. It's his own bravery that unlocks the door, building the suspense from a simple walk to something truly out of this world. I absolutely love this line. Deepak literally says, "This looks exactly like a portal, like the ones shown in Hollywood movies." It's such a brilliant moment because the story acknowledges that we all have this shared language of fantasy. It grounds this crazy magical event in a concept we all get, making the impossible feel instantly familiar. So he steps through that portal and boom, he crosses the threshold into the new world. This is a place where the rules are completely different. It's where he's going to be tested, where he'll find allies he never expected, and where he'll discover that his personal quest is actually part of something way, way bigger. Just think about how different this place is. The rules have completely changed. Animals talk, time works differently, plants literally glow, and the predators you normally fear, well, they might not be what they seem. The point is, all his old assumptions are totally useless here. He has to adapt, and he has to do it fast if he's going to survive. And I think this is just brilliant because it tells you exactly what kind of hero Deepak is. His first test isn't some big battle of strength. It's a test of his character. He makes the choice to help a creature that, back in his world, would be a huge threat. And that single act of compassion proves his worth and earns him his very first and very powerful ally. So, through these new allies, he learns about the prophecy. It turns out, a child from Earth is destined to save this world from an evil sorcerer. And just like that, Deepak's personal search for his dad gets elevated to a whole new level. He's not just a lost boy anymore, he's a prophesied hero. The stakes just went through the roof. But wait, there's more. The wise tortoise drops another piece of the puzzle. Another human, a grown man, came here years ago. But he was captured. I think you can probably see where this is going. And that's it. That's the light bulb moment for Deepak, right? The question just hangs in the air. Could this actually be his father? All of a sudden, his personal quest to find his dad and this epic quest to fulfill a prophecy, they've just merged into one single, unavoidable destiny. All right, now we're getting to the heart of it all, the central crisis of the journey, the ordeal. This is the part where the hero has to confront their absolute greatest fear. It's the dark center of the story, that life or death moment that is going to change everything. So picture this.
Deepak makes it inside the sorcerer's terrifying castle. And there he is, his father, in a cage. This is the moment he's been searching for his entire life. It seems like the emotional climax of his journey is finally here. But then, bam, the twist. The man he thought was his father transforms into the evil sorcerer himself. It was all a trap. In a single instant, his moment of greatest hope turns into his moment of total despair. He's captured, and only then is his real father revealed, in another cage that was invisible the whole time. And as the sorcerer is gloating, he says something really telling. If only you had heard the full prophecy. These words just scream arrogance. They reveal his fatal flaw. He knows about the prophecy, but he clearly doesn't know all the details. And here it is, the crucial detail he missed. The prophecy doesn't say the boy will win in a fight. It says that the very moment the sorcerer tries to harm him, the sorcerer himself will turn to stone. The villain's own aggression is the key to his defeat. It's just perfect irony. So with the sorcerer out of the picture, we hit the final stage of the whole journey, the return. The hero has survived the ordeal, and now he gets to bring the reward, the elixir, so to speak, back to his ordinary world, forever changed by what he's been through.
And Deepak's reward is very, very real. He left as one, but he's coming back as two. He doesn't come back alone. He brings his father with him. The one goal that drove this entire journey has finally been achieved. The missing piece of his family has been found.
And as soon as they step back into their own world, the portal just vanishes, gone forever. Its purpose is complete. This really drives home that the journey was this singular, life-defining event. The door to the magical world is closed because the hero it was waiting for has already passed through.
And really, this is what it's all about, isn't it? The hero's journey isn't just about saving himself or even another world. It's about bringing healing and wholeness back home. Deepak's family, which was once broken by mystery and loss, is finally complete again. The story leaves us with this beautiful, powerful moral. A son whose heart has true love for his father can turn every dark forest into light. I mean, it just perfectly sums up the whole theme, that courage born from love is the most powerful kind of magic there is. And that, right there, is the real magic of this whole structure. Once you see it, the ordinary world, the call, the ordeal, the return, you start seeing it everywhere. And it leaves you with a question, doesn't it? How many of the stories that we love the most are really just this same timeless journey told over and over again in a new